Yeah, I'm feeling very disappointed, obviously. I imagine all Australians would be. We really went into the game looking to play our style of footy, which we did a lot of. Just not clinical enough to finish off opportunities, and they defended very well. So, sometimes you just got to suck that up and wear it. That's life, So yeah, disappointed. I want to really thank all our fans. We've had great support here, and at home. Really got behind us, and I feel that weight that should have delivered for them.
Okay, thank you. Here, then. Thanks. Yeah. No?
Michael, you mentioned playing your footy. Do you think you were tactically off the pace today against what England were bringing?
No, I don't think so at all. I thought I'm not sure if there was a point in particular tactically that you thought, is there a point in particular you thought tactically where we were off? Are you bringing up a point in particular, or? Well, that's how we play, and I don't know if we didn't kick. Well, we made a few kicks, and I think one try resulted from that. But we gave away 2 intercepts. They hurt. So no, mate. That's the way we play footy. I'm not going to go to a kick and defend game. Now, maybe call me naive, but that's not what I'm going to do. Rather win our way than no way at all. That's the way Aussies want us to play. That's it.
Yeah.
Michael Hooper, how are you feeling, and what did you make of the performance?
Yeah, I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted, for a couple of reasons. Firstly, there's a lot of people who put a lot of effort, in our team, our staff, our players have been at it for a long time, and emptied the tank. There's a lot of players who, won't get another chance in the World Cup. Some guys who have done a lot of work to get into this squad and then may not get another chance. And then our fans, like Michael said, felt so much support over here, back home. We have amazing fans. I guess I certainly feel that weight as well of, not being able to get our team across the line there. And it hurts. And it hurts we weren't able to do that for our fans and our players.
Michael Cheika, are you considering your role as head coach of Australia?
Mate, I'll be honest. It's a cruel, cruel world nowadays when you're asking those questions 2 minutes after the World Cups. We've been knocked out of the World Cup. And if you'd find it inside you to find a little bit of compassion for people who are hurting, to just ask the more relevant questions. Because I'll tell you, for me, I came here with only one thought in my mind about winning here, and that thought's just disappeared now, not 15, 20 minutes ago. And I know that that's what the papers demand, but perhaps whatever your news outlet is or whatever, should think about people's feelings for a minute. Just chill, yeah.
Further questions? Just on the front row.
Michael Cheika, commiserations. Could you assess England's performance, the quality of the performance that came out of Australia today?
Yes, I thought they played very well. Very well organised defensively. They've obviously got a certain way they play the game. Thought we took a fair bit of their kick out of the game. They weren't able to box kick and pressure as much on us. I thought we handled that part really quite well. But I thought where they were very good was in defence. They were well organised down on the line when we had some moments. And it is, a game. I know the score was a bit large towards the end. I thought it was still a game of finer margins with a couple of intercepts, but we had our opportunity. when we took the scrum down under the goalpost, that was the time to score. They're the key moments in the World Cup, and England claimed that small moment. They were deserved winners, and they'll be a handful going on to the rest of the tournament. Yeah.
Second row here. Thanks.
Michael Hooper, you and David have played together for a long time and had a partnership that's been together for a long time. How impressed were you with the two young guys you came up against today in Underhill and Curry?
I don't know how to answer that. Wasn't thinking about their performance. It's more focused on us. I don't think they got much turnover ball. They were good in defence. Thought Curry put on some good defensive tackles. I thought the English controlled, not controlled, but they won, like Michael said, the moments, particularly around restarts and restart of play. I thought they were quite good, so us exiting our zone there, us getting into their line, and they win the ball back and put it back, deflates us a bit. And then scrums, moments like that, not any individual players per se.
Michael, could I have your assessment of Jordan Patea, first big game?
I think you will have seen it for yourself. He beat defenders. He certainly didn't look out of place there at all. He took high balls. He caught a restart of what we went and chased. I thought he was pretty accomplished for his first game in the centre internationally, and then in this type of circumstance, thought he handled himself very well, very well.
Michael Cheika, how would you assess the pool stages, the performance of Australia? Was Wales that telling loss that's probably hurt you in the end?
Yeah, you could say, I suppose, that it came down to a few key moments, really. Everything was pretty tight. I think we've come to the tournament and played, over the last 2 years, we've played our best rugby. We played a lot of attacking rugby. We scored, some good tries. We were fit, yeah. And we had as tends to happen to us sometimes, I think over the last few years, we go hard on the attack, and sometimes we'll encounter intercepts, drop ball. If I look back to the Fiji game, a drop ball, length of the field. The Wales game, intercepts again here. So that's definitely an issue that we would have to work on, how to close that part of the game down, because if you put all those intercepts together, they probably went close to costing us at least one game, if not two. So, yeah, I'm really happy with the way the team played. Obviously, could have played better, without a doubt. But everyone can play better. Maybe just mastering those types of moments is the next step for the team going forward into the next years.
Thanks, Michael. We have time for two final questions, one here and one here. So we'll start there. Thanks.
Michael Cheika, how does the pain tonight compare, losing a quarter-final against England, against Eddie, compared to a World Cup final 4 years ago?
No, exit's exit. It doesn't matter if it's at the final or at the quarter-final. The opponent's irrelevant. The hurt, it's hurting us. It's not because you're not going to be more hurt if you go out against one opponent to another. For all the carry on, we're just going out there to compete as best as we can with each other, and painful either way. Same.
Final question here.
Michael, I appreciate the time frame, but you have said in the past that if you didn't win the World Cup, you wouldn't seek reappointment. Is that still your intention? And if not, what's the time frame that you'll give yourself?
Mate, if you appreciate the time frame, why ask the question? Well, when the time comes, I'll tell them. They don't need to know today. It's not going to kill them. Sweet? Thanks.
Thank you very much for your time, gentlemen. Thanks. Well done, Mike.